Here's what's so interesting. People think that you're not supposed to feel negative emotion. Oh, sorry, there's makeup all over my face. I'm having a Sunday. But people think that lower vibration, lower frequencies are from negative emotions. And it's not being sad that's going to lower your frequency. It's not being angry, sad, frustrated. None of these things will lower your frequency unless you hang on to them. If you have the need to express frustration or anger, then you can do that and then express it and then reel it back in. Let yourself have the expression and then don't be hard on yourself for it. Don't beat yourself up for it. Don't blame yourself. Don't blame others. Okay. These are the things that lower your frequency because those are what give it power. Those are what giving power outside of yourself to the external world look like. It looks like letting it wreck your day. It looks like giving it more power than it actually requires, right? Like you can get angry, you can have a reaction, you can obviously in the most appropriate way possible, but you are allowed to feel your emotions and do so in a way that doesn't lower your frequency, which means if you feel anger or frustration and you do it with compassion and you're like, okay, that's valid. Like I'm allowed to be angry and I'm feeling this way. And you let yourself experience that without judgment and without harshness or defensiveness. Do you know what I mean? Do you see what I'm getting at? So if we have to feel some way that is less than satisfactory, then we want to feel it from a place of compassion and validation. We have emotions. You're only human. We're allowed to feel the extremities of their fluctuation. It's absolutely necessary that we actually do because the contrast is what's providing clarity as to what we do want to experience and what direction we want to take life in, or we know not to talk to that person anymore because we didn't feel very good last time, or you can feel there is something so powerful about using your emotional wisdom. And when you can use your emotional wisdom and you choose that emotional intelligence and emotional wisdom over, my cupcakes are ready, then it becomes your map in a way. Oh my gosh, I burnt my finger. It becomes your map. It becomes your guided system that was designed for you to use when we came to Earth. But unfortunately, somewhere in society, they went, suppress your inner compass and lead with the mind, okay? Life was not meant to be mental. Everything in life was not meant to be logically explained. Explain love. Explain love. I'm sure there's many chemical combinations as to how you could explain what love is and what it releases in the body. But that's never going to allow you to feel love and feel the satisfaction that comes with actually experiencing it. Do you hear what I'm saying? And so these emotions want to be our partners in life, not disruptors, not inconveniences. Okay? These emotions want, and all emotions, they want, including the deepest, darkest, ugliest ones, like shame. They want to just be loved. And when we open our arms to these negative emotions like compassion and shame, or even judgment, or even defensiveness, and we're just like, ooh, okay, Like, I see you uncomfortably. How can I meet this with as much love and compassion as possible? And from a place of recognizing that it's here to help me, not to hinder me. You know, it's like that saying, Tony Robbins always says, he says, life is not happening to you, it's happening for you. And it's just that tweak between a mindset that will hurt you or help you. And so it's just little things like this where you can start to implement practices like, ooh, okay, I'm feeling anger. How can I express this appropriately so I can validate my emotion? And you know, because that's one of the biggest things is we constantly invalidate ourselves, and then we wonder why we need external validation, like likes and shares and whatever that little subscribe, follow button is. You know, no wonder we crave so deeply to be validated by the outside world. We've been taught to invalidate our own feelings and the way we're experiencing life our entire lives, or most of our lives, depending where you grew up, or how you were brought up. But the majority of us, I would say, have been taught to, be like, oh, I feel sad, but suck it up, buttercup. That's invalidating right there. Like, ooh, I hurt myself, but I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. No, you're not fine. No, you're not fine. Quit pretending that we're fine. That's why you don't trust yourself. That's why we feel insecure, because we can't even be honest with ourselves about how we're feeling. We don't have to be honest with others. I mean, that is the next step eventually, but start with just you. Just get real with you, because when you can be honest about how you're feeling and let those emotions exist, they will run their course and they will be gone. It won't be something that's just like in there festering until inconveniently it has to pop up while you're on a date at dinner, or, you know. Emotional wisdom was made to be our inner compass. And so your best way to become in co-creation and in a healthy relationship with your emotions, with your inner compass, is to, one, set the intention that you want a better relationship with yourself, right? And then be open to exploring all of your emotions. Even the ugly ones. The ugly ones are the ones we need to explore the most, because they are the ones that are communicating the most, or communicating in a way that we don't fully understand, because we understand joy. We're like, that made me happy. I'm going to do it again. That tasted good. I'm going to eat it again. So why do we know how to follow that compass and of joy and happiness and excitement? And because it feels good, it's easy to follow. But the ones that aren't so easy to follow also need to be met with the same love and compassion. Doesn't mean you have to love it and be like, oh, yay, this is so much fun to feel all my shame. No, it just means like, okay, I feel shame, but I love me anyways. Like, despite how hard this is for me to experience right now, you're allowed. That's all it takes. I love you all. Have a blessed rest of your day.